Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music.
Good evening and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Rico.
Yo!
Marty.
Yep.
John.
Hello!
And Josh.
Kill them all.
Oh my. Okay, well you might have just done that because it fired on downtown Indianapolis. You know that, right? Okie dokie.
It didn't hit. Okay, so it misfired? So
We don't know, do we?
Operating as intended. It's hard.
No,
It's what we call an area effect weapon, people.
You know, the diameter of that beam is not what we
Pencil thin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You notice from the general direction of what would be Indianapolis, a piercing lance of light shoot down from the heavens and bathe the far off area in light.
Morlocks. I look at you two frantically as if either you're staying or you're coming.
I'll tell the rock eaters. We really need to take care of something. But we are very sympathetic to the situation that you're describing, and we don't want it to happen again.
Can we give you a place to stay until we get back? Somewhere where combat will not ensue.
We were hoping to repair our means of transportation and leave.
Can I lift this somewhere where you can do it?
It's still in pieces.
We will ask the men with the guns to stop shooting.
And collect your pieces and bring them to you to reassemble your ship.
You can do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got that kind of pull.
Then the Springers will wait.
Right here?
Yes. And they all sit down cross-legged.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to run.
Relay
back up the. I'm going to levitate up the hill
Very good.
and find Michaels.
Okay.
It's like,
He is, at this point, frantic.
all right. Well, good news. The rock guys aren't going to shoot at us anymore. They just want to repair their ship and go.
I'll help the rock guys here.
Screw that guy. I'm so glad I ruined his day.
All right, I go.
I'll help you guys repair your ship.
We would be thankful.
Yeah.
I go. I have to go.
You have my number, Caesar, if you need to get a hold of me.
Sure.
And if you need me, just go find me from a different point in time, and and he'll come help.
Okay.
I contact Simon.
How?
To the number I put in that phone.
I told you I gotta have eyesight and I tossed that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
you
rings.
told me as a player that, yes.
It rings.
Okay.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of In Our Trash Can. Please leave a message after the sound of the beep.
Okay. I hang up. I'm still on my way.
Okay. Did you take Caesar or did you just and bolt?
Yeah, I'll
You
go
just
with
bolted, huh?
you. I'll go with you.
Do you say that as I'm flying
Yes.
up?
Yeah. Don't wait for me.
I stop.
All right.
Gesture wildly like, really?
Let's go!
All right. I'm ready now. Let's go.
I grab him. We bolt.
Okay. All right. What's your flight?
My
Sir?
flight
Yes,
is
your
at
flight.
monstrous.
Your flight is at 75?
Yes.
I take it you're not going to dally. You're going to go at
75.
75. Okay. Are you going to try to push beyond that?
Ooh,
can I?
yeah, you can.
You can try.
You can attempt.
Yes.
Now, the reason why I asked what your flight was was because if your flight was less than his flight, then you're not quite used to the wind of flying at the speed. Like if you didn't have flight and if he tried to fly Tyler out there, Tyler would start taking damage equal to his flight after a certain period of time, just from the wind shear.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. As Tyler, you would.
I didn't know he had
Tyler is still a dark force energy
I
body.
have levitation. But
Really?
I have
You can take damage.
I have animal mimicry, which I can
From wind?
emulate flight.
It would actually ionize.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It would. It would superheated particles from the friction would do damage to my energy body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's several column shifts down from his monstrous, but I believe your health is like a 22.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, so you wouldn't want to go, 5, 10, 15, pass out. Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 73.
You're good. Okay, you're at maximum plus.
Okay.
You are moving, breaking, rocking, shaking.
I'm hanging on to him.
Well, I mean, I can just...
Are you flying by yourself?
I can just fly myself.
Right,
if he's flying at 75, I can fly at 75.
Right, he's flying a little faster than that, actually.
Oh, okay.
He's really pushing it.
All right.
He shifted himself up.
Where are you going?
I'm going straight for the Morlock's headquarters.
Okay.
That now has a huge gaping hole in it. From
Dim's my boys.
And when we come into visual range of Indianapolis, I'll detach and see what I can see.
Okay.
Oh, you know what would really help? Maybe some eyes of the hawk or an eagle.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had that power.
Totally not using the same power that I'm using to fly to use that, though.
Eyes of a Manta Shrimp. Really
What?
seeing all of them.
Oh, yeah, Manta Shrimp is one of the most advanced eyeballs
In
the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to...
Wow, the things you learn on Gaming with Scott's Marvel live podcast, huh?
Yeah, they have one of the most
Okay,
extensive
well, I'll
compound
initiate
eyes.
levitate to hang in place. And
then
then...
we have no name for it.
And then, hone my senses to survey the area.
Check that out.
Okay,
Okay.
for red spectrum and everything.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. And it's not one focal point, it's several.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're pretty
crazy.
cool.
Yeah,
That's kinda cool.
Insane cool.
Right on.
They cook stuff as they punch through it. It's pretty awesome. The force
Okay,
they
then.
have.
All right. So, you come into sight of Indianapolis, on the south side of the city of Indianapolis, there is a giant smoking crater. As in a building or several buildings, the better part of a city block has been vaporized.
I fly directly into our
Wells.
Wells.
What has
Son of a...
have any of the Morlocks been harmed?
We'll get there.
Okay.
The-
Okay.
What would be 12,300 Nimbus Way has been vaporized. From your vantage point of not sitting on top of it, right?
3/4 of a mile away to be exact.
Smart enough. There you go. You noticed the aim was pretty spot on. The main building, gone. That thing hit and obliterated that and the rest of the block around it for the most part. The concept of surgical strike is not lost upon you. It's great to have that weapon. The rest of the city losing its mind over what just happened.
I am stealth and approaching the crater. That's
Okay.
what I am doing.
The crater seems to go down for a while. It was not a pew. It was
Drill down.
drill, baby, drill.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going to
14 sub basements. I mean,
I'm going to circle the wreckage from the sky.
Okay. Make me an intuition roll.
I have a lot of intuition, and I've got a 51, which
Is either a green or a red. Hold on.
what's the
I've got
level
it on
of
my
your
phone.
intuition?
I believe it's monstrous.
That's definitely a green approaching a yellow.
Come on there, phone. What'd you say you rolled a 51?
51.
On a monstrous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be green approaching yellow, if not in the yellow.
It's in a yellow.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Let me just find my...
I think 51 is a couple threshold into yellow. Like it's right there on the cusp.
Roll your perception and learn so much you die.
Okay. You
learn too much.
You, as you're surveying the rubble, it is not complete destruction of everything, but, I mean, there's a little part of the building over here that was just badly singed and is still on fire. You can see down into the hole between the wafts of smoke that there are at least one level, if not two, that are now exposed to open air. As you're looking around to sort of gauge the entirety of the extent of the damage, you make out a form, humanoid form, moving through the wafts of smoke, attempting to be somewhat stealthy.
No.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
You still have to displace smoke and whatnot.
Okay.
So sometimes you look darn creepy as that man made of smoke, but
I'm invisible the way the predator is.
Yeah.
I get it.
Right.
All right. Okay. I'm going to...
That's still displacement.
All right.
You're going to search for
Try standing in water.
survivors, hopefully.
Well, I'm going to... You bellow, Wells, I see you. What have you done?
What have you done?
You see that?
It extends a mitten or ish.
Can you see that?
I am looking for what remains of either an elevator corridor or the stairs.
Okay.
Where they would have been.
Okay.
I'm going to, if I see any survivors, I'm going to assist them, but I'm going to head down there.
Okay.
Let me check on the wall.
Yeah, there's probably not many.
You head down into the Morlock base.
This should be fine. At 3/4 mile away.
Down.
I was
Right next door.
no.
You're down.
I was at the surface.
You do realize what happens when you vaporize rock in, like, a tunnel, right? Just sort of, like, goes fiery down the, you know...
On an out of character level, you guys realize I didn't know that Lex Luthor was going to whip out the low orbit ion cannon. So I had no idea this was going to happen. On an in character level, I give no.
He has no cares.
I have no cares. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
It's okay. I know you are.
I haven't been
I know
playing
you're
with
working on it.
anything.
You're working on it. You're working on it. You're doing well.
Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies.
You find a few people who are dealing with burns and concussives on your way. There are surprisingly few people on the campus. There are a couple out on what would have been the quad while they were having lunch. Surprise! When that went down. Blah.
Okay.
And you render aid to them as you had kept an eye on. He is heading into the crater proper.
Okay. All right. Are the people... I mean, presumably anybody is going to be either, like, mostly fine or just vaporized.
Right. There's shell shock and stunned and people going into shock that were on the precipice of, well, we're okay mostly, other than, whoa, what the heck was that?
We almost could not have been.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
When 50 feet closer, we would have been vaporized.
All right. Well, I will carry
some flash burns, that sort of.
Yeah. The falling debris, maybe.
Right.
I'll carry those people out.
Surprisingly, little to no debris.
Oh, because it just...
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a blast. It didn't like hit and then, a la Independence Day, the building exploded.
Right.
No, there was no. It went, and...
But then things should be caving in.
Cut into it like a
Right.
turkey carver.
Yeah, cut into it straight like a turkey carver. Right.
Okay. All right. Well, let's... I will render what help I can before I try to follow him.
Okay. You find the elevator core, or what's left of it. There's about 2 walls of the elevator core where it was gutted.
Is there a ladder?
Yes, there is. It is currently too hot to touch. What's your flight?
You know damn well. you man.
What's your fall?
Boop. That was me poking with him. What's your fall?
I'd like to point out at this particular moment that I didn't shout any expletives at you.
Yes. Congratulations, sir. Well done. Murder. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
Okay, given that, and I don't have flight, so I will then search for the stairwell.
Okay. You find it where you would expect the stairwell to be, a little way down from the elevator core, and
conversion?
It's buried under a pile of rubble. This is where some of the rubble did cave in front of the door.
I would like to use disruption to clear that rubble.
Okay.
Got it.
It's cleared. You're clearing. He's clearing rubble out as you come up. And the rubble just sort of melting away in front of him.
Do you want me to take you into the elevator core?
Yeah. I'm concerned that it might collapse.
Concerned. You just had it nuked from space, and you're concerned that the elevator.
I'll gesture around. This is your doing somehow.
They should have expected us.
Did you ever learn to knock?
And I proceed down the stairs.
Okay. Knocking from the door.
Well, okay. Well, I did tell Michaels we were going in hot, but
Yeah, apparently.
He thought you were dressing up.
okay. All right. Well, I'm still willing to help you.
Wow.
Even in the face of all this.
Are you sure? There's people out there that still need Band-Aids.
I would be knocking you right the F out if I was there right now.
Those are people whose faces got burned off and stuff. You know who we'd always kill first during an uprising? The master's wife.
Did you work for this corporation? Ever?
No, but you did, and therefore I did by proxy, didn't
So
I?
I'm the only person standing here who can look at you in the face and say there are no innocents in this building. Let's go. If you're going.
Right. Fair enough.
Where are you heading?
Crater 6. Crater level 6.
What I'm trying to get to here are the levels that I couldn't get to
seems
before
only
as
that
an
in level
employee, because I
5.
think that's where the stuff is that...
Okay. You go down to level 1, the door is too hot to even touch. I mean, you walk by it and it's like, whoa, okay. 2, 3, 4, still hot. 5, not as hot. 6, where you used to work, you know the stairwell. 7, 8, touchable and getting intoable. At 8, it cuts off. The stairwell has been sucked in. There are 2 levels. It's about 20-some feet, 25 feet between you and level 11.
Okay. Rather than progressing through level 8 to find a staircase down that actually works, can I just disrupt it to get down?
Could I lift him down, or is it just...
You could. Do you have matter collection?
I have matter collection.
Couldn't you just collect matter to create you some steps to get down? I mean, I
Right.
don't want to tell you how to...
Let me just lift you down.
Yeah. I don't think he's as fun in control as that.
Okay. I will
Pick him up, levitate.
levitate down.
Okay, you're on level 11. Stairs are now clear and moving down.
Okay.
I would like to eventually meet back up with those two.
Well,
Okay.
they're doing a thing right now. You're still going to go check on the Morlocks. You have to
13.
wait your turn, Marty.
14,
This is why you
15,
don't
There's
split
a
up a
15
party.
here.
16, and you're at the bottom of the stairwell.
I didn't spend the
Now, I don't know what's down here. But, considering what I was working on, and the fact that I was at level 6,
10 levels below that, yeah. It's going to be pretty intense. I got it.
There's a portal to hell. They were summoning demons.
disrupting the door.
Okay,
It's really nothing
the
starting
door molecularly melts in front of you into little dusty atoms that just sort of pile off onto the floor.
What do we see?
It's a lit corridor. This is actually exposed to air.
What?
It was burned 16 levels down.
He knew what was there. Interesting.
Luther did.
Actually, you hear me go, Luther knew.
Luther, really?
Interesting. And I'll go forward.
Okay. There's not a large chunk of ceiling that's exposed, but enough. Large cables and conduits and piping run down. It's all solid concrete. It's very sturdy looking. It's very bunkerish. It's very, like if you were in and you had to dig your way out, good luck with that. And the beam barely reached down here.
Okay.
The corridor is hot, but the air cycling, the air filtration system has sucked. You feel wind pulling down the corridor deeper into level 16.
Okay. So does the corridor branch off at any point?
About 100 yards that way, it goes left and right and continues to go straight. Okay. There are doors, various doors, 3 or 4 on each side on the way down.
Okay. Do portholes in the doors or?
Yeah, there's windows.
Windows?
Yeah. Offices mostly.
Offices.
Uh-huh.
Umbrella court.
All right.
Offices.
I'll move cautiously in. Actually, I'm going to activate. The scent of the bloodhound.
Nice.
Snakes are way better.
You
Okay,
smell
68.
Like
Okay.
So yeah, that should be a yellow result. So
Oh, yeah.
What's the strength of power?
75.
Yeah,
Monsters?
75
Oh, yeah,
monsters.
that's yellow easy.
So yeah, I will, and I will sniff for, just sniff for people and other odd, anything odd.
Okay. Now, you're several doors down. The wind is from your back.
Oh, okay.
That way.
All right.
The air handling system is pulling in fresh air from the outside through that hole,
Okay.
attempting to maintain whatever sort of pressure was in this area.
Okay.
I will use penetration vision to just quickly scan for people.
Okay. There are some folks to your right. There are some folks to your left. There's a lab to your right, a big old lab. And then beyond that lab, there's a large staging area with a large number of people in it that have 2 large, they look like electrode towers that are sparking energy off the top of them.
Like a Jacob's ladder kind of thing.
More like Tesla coils kind of thing.
Okay. So you said there's people on my left and people on my right.
Yep. There's people in the lab, and the people the people on your right are in the lab working. There are animals in cages. There are some people on gurneys in the lab. The people to your right seem to be administrative types worrying about papers and computers and things of that nature.
And the building being on
admins to
fire.
the left of you, animals to the right.
I think I'm going to go in the lab.
Stuck in the
Start
middle with
there.
him.
Okay.
So we will disrupt that door.
Okay. The door fades away.
And I will step in. What do I see when I first walk in?
As I said, there are 4 or 5 gurneys with folks laid out on them, covered with sheets, not covered fully up to the necks. The animals in the cage are all gorillas. They notice you before the people do. They begin to howl and shake at their cages. Beyond that, standard lab equipment, computers.
Oh, mock them always. When you see people, just mock them. That's great.
The animals are making enough noise that they're going to draw someone's attention.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to wait.
Okay. Eventually, the animals make enough noise that one of the white lab coats turns around and goes, "Who are you?"
You can see me.
Yeah.
Good. What are you working on?
That's probably beyond your pay
Disruption.
grade. Disruption what? What are you disrupting?
Disrupt cotton. He'll
Disrupt
make it-
human.
Disrupt speech.
Disrupt hemoglobin?
Oh, jeez. All right.
Oh,
Fire away.
32, that's successful.
What are you doing?
What are you working on?
Augmentation.
Of?
Yes?
Be more specific, or I will make your heart explode.
You're not supposed to be here, are you?
I hit him again.
Okay.
What are you doing? No.
that failed anyway.
Oh man, I can tell the effort behind that.
On a 96?
Yeah.
No, that's a success.
High as
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like a red.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like I need to make a roll to see if you killed him.
Oh. Can I pull it?
Yeah.
I definitely want to pull
Okay.
it. I'm not trying to kill the guy.
You're like, well, you know, I could.
I'm trying to communicate this is serious time. No, screw it.
So then use your words like an adult. Don't disrupt his heart.
People don't respond to me.
Oh my gosh, you were so lucky I'm not there. I would twist your head backwards so quick. So quick.
He goes, "Ugh," and screams out. He goes, people, animals, things.
These are not good people. You're acting like these are good people. These are not good people.
To him, there's no difference.
Specifics. What are you augmenting? How are you doing it? What are you trying to...
The people, the animals, And he gestures to the cages.
Augmented gorilla.
And falls to his knees and passes out.
And
The rest of the coats have taken to huddling in the back of the room and want nothing to do with the crazy man who did whatever it is to their boss.
the terrorist.
Yeah, that guy.
Show me your research files.
They are frozen. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just
Kill them all, right?
No.
You can.
All of you people are going to jail.
If you want to take that karma hit, you could just kill all of them.
No.
I'm going
One
to...
guy steps forward and goes, I'm not going to jail. Here, what do you want to know?
All right.
While he's talking to him, I'm listening, but I'm going to their computers and attempting to hack in.
Okay.
All right. Nimbus has multiple human deaths on its hands. Are you aware of what happened to the rest of this complex?
Yeah?
Okay, just checking. You guys are in a lot of trouble right now. I'm going to try to stop him from doing anything dumb. What kind of research were you doing here? Cybernetics? Or
Yes. And genetic and...
nanotech?
well, that wasn't us. That was a couple floors up. I think they're gone.
Actually,
Okay.
it was precisely 10 floors up, and I'm smarter than everyone in this room.
And you hear one of the people in the back go, I think that's Dr. Wells.
All right. We want Doctor. I'm going to point to him. He's covered in nanorobots right now, and he wants to know who issued the burn notice on his family.
We don't know it. And they start going, I don't know anything about that.
They wouldn't even be aware of it, and that's something that you should really stop bringing up in front of every Tom, Dick, and Harry we bump into.
It was on the news.
It just depends every time.
In any case, what is the name of this project here? I'll point to the gorillas.
Cento.
Have I unlocked their files yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. Can you? All right. This. Okay. Look, there's been some very untoward activities, and this whole place is getting investigated. Things will go beyond that. Things will go better for everybody involved, and we'll avoid further violence. But I'm going to need you guys to give access to your system here.
I don't know that we can.
Disruption.
You turn to disrupt the person who's speaking, and the power goes out. Security lights come on.
Surely they have backups for their research.
Yeah, but they're moving in. They're moving against us now.
Yeah.
They're sending guys.
We knew they would.
We did? Oh, go ahead. From the light in the hallway, you see a form, a male step into the doorway. What's going on here? It's a name. It's a voice you recognize. Von Dries. He's high up in the executive committee. Director of something, CEO of something. I don't think he's the CEO, but he's one of the senior vice president, whatever.
Cool.
Let's check magic. 89.
Yes.
All right.
I go like this. I go, Von Dries, Daddy's home.
Wells, is that you?
Disruption.
Okay, before you roll disruption, give me a roll.
46.
Over 40. Okay. You get to go first.
23.
I believe that's a green. What are you disrupting?
Hemoglobin.
Okay.
It's my go-to.
That just makes vampires mad.
Yeah, it does. He squelches in pain and drops to one knee. What are you doing?
Taking from you part of what you took from me.
Looking at Von Dries, do I recognize him?
No, not really.
Why'd you do it?
Why did I do what?
Why did I watch my family die?
Oh.
Disruption.
Okay.
6.
Hold on.
First roll.
Okay. Okay. He screams again, drops to his second knee. I don't know anything about that. What are you talking about?
Right.
Look, Wells, what do you need? We can help you.
I'm laughing. It's all right.
Maniacal laugh.
You
Maniacal
might
laugh.
want to intervene because I'm about to kill.
All right, I'm going to put a hand out. We need to stop it. This guy is going to stand trial.
For what? Capitalism?
Well, let's start with murder.
I can prove what in court?
I can make him talk. I don't like to do this, but I have the ability.
He goes, you need to stop. Dakota. Your Jarvis. Stops.
Shit.
Your nanites go offline.
Of course, he has the kill switch.
Whatever you're going to do, you might want to do it fast.
All right. Okay, well, let's start with magic negate on the guy. Just
all right, fair enough.
Just because I know better.
That's not dumb.
I'm going back to those files and trying to get them as quickly as possible.
Okay, your nanites were working on breaking the encryption. That has stopped.
Okay. Which means I'm oh my god, I only can use my reason of 100.
Okay.
Magic control negate, 71 out of 75.
Okay.
On a power of 75, rather.
Right.
Sorry, my phone's about to die, so.
Oh, you're good.
All right, so, all right, and I'll say, who do you work for, Van Dries? What runs Nimbus?
I run Nimbus mostly. He has managed to struggle back to his feet.
All right.
But we'll have whatever Dr. Wells did to me twice not to happen again.
You might want to hurt him quickly.
Emotionally.
Oh.
Listen, I know what you've been doing here. Or some of it, anyway. Enough to know that we're going to put all of you people in jail for a very long time.
And this time he laughs. You think jail? Oh, okay. We're going to go to jail. Sure.
Well,
okay.
He's going to attack you, and he's taking my nanites offline.
I can deal with it.
You might want to deal with it now.
It's like, actually, no. You're going to go before a Senate subcommittee, and you're going to testify about this.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He just agreed. Can I get that in writing?
So, when they make you people heroes, do they just send you the naivete in a box? How does that work?
I'm subscription.
Maybe there are some things that I'm ready to do that you don't know about.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Fair enough. Well, I'm ready to do something as well. And he steps out of the doorway.
Okay.
Into the hallway.
Oh.
You want to follow him.
I'm following him.
Okay. You diddy-bop on out. You look the direction that he went. He's about 100 yards down now.
Oh,
going
damn
into
it.
another room.
He's fast.
All right. Well, I better hightail it after him then.
Okay.
I didn't want to just break out the mind control immediately. It's like, I use mind control, I take a karma hit for his thing.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
I have one follow-up question to the scene.
Yes.
He used a kill switch, as I'm the one who designed the Nimbus platform.
Uh-huh.
Was I aware that this kill switch existed?
No.
No, blah, bureaucratic oversight.
It must have been put in without anyone telling you.
Yeah.
You were aware that there was a kill switch that had been discussed, because the idea of, well, what happens if our soldiers rise up against us? When we're not going to plant one of these and then make a super soldier and then it goes wrong. We're not going to have that. So when we get to the end, we should probably think about designing something in that would be a protocol that we could tell them about that would say, hey, and if you decide to go, BS crazy, then no, we're not going to have that. So we're going to safeguard this to protect you from yourself. But you had no idea that anything had been implemented before it went in you.
It's like, all right, what is that son of a
Disruption.
Okay, you reach the door.
All right. I bet that this is an illusion or something. Boot.
Okay. Door kicks open.
Okay.
You're in a large, it's not like a warehouse, but it is an open, one of those giant open rooms. Mm-hmm. It's in the middle, you see two spires that are arcing electricity from them. They're about 10, 15 feet apart, 12 feet-ish. Between them, there's a pale blue light that is seemingly emanating from beyond.
Oh. This is a dimensional device.
Could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
I ain't
trying to play Cthulhu with you again. Okay?
Right? Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to sniff. Where's that guy?
Oh, he's in the direction directly towards the gate, or at least close enough to it that he went straight towards the gate.
Sniff, sniff. Oh, he lets go pull on me.
Okay.
All right.
You notice two.
I'm going to look. Is there anybody else here?
You'll notice on the far side of the gate, about equidistant that you are from the gate itself, there's a group of technicians, there's a group of panels. Von Dries is in that group. You kind of make him out between some of the folks. When stepping out are two soldiers of the gate.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, like coming through the gate? From the other side.
From the bluish light.
Do yourself a favor and knock the gate out of commission.
The two
with my scratch claws?
I don't know.
I'm working on it.
You immediately recognize the uniforms as Oberreich.
Oh, damn it. These bastards. I'm like, you.
And you hear one of them exclaim. One of the technicians exclaim to Von Dries, "Yes, it only came online as moments after the disaster happened. We just weren't able to channel enough power."
You fools! What have you done?
What have you done?
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to take to the air, and I'm going to try to smash one of those pylons, I guess.
Okay. All right. You begin to fly. Several more Oberreich pour out. These seem to be... You recognize the symbol of the SS. Mm-hmm. They are the elite. Yeah. They are fully armed. And you...
Oh, boy.
Sort of fly up that direction.
Okay.
What are you going to try to take out one of the towers with as they spark arcs of electricity and lightning from the top of them?
All right. Looks like I'm going to have to... Okay, well, I'm going to engage my armor enchantment.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to use the... swap out my animal mimicry for Strength of the Rhino to try to smash into it.
Very nice.
I'm going to have to sacrifice myself in order to block the gate.
Okay. It is... Let me take a look here.
10:55.
Oh, no. I wasn't looking at the time. I was looking at the combat. Boom, 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 boom. So you're going to charge it?
Yep. The gate has to close now.
Okay, that's
before everybody comes in.
That's an endurance feat. What's your endurance?
Hold on. Endurance is 40, but I'm using my. I'm going to be using my power to emulate that.
The power gives you extra strength.
Oh, okay.
And armor. But so you can apply your power to your armor rating.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I have body armor at 75 as a separate power.
Yes. Do you want to try something that's more enduring?
Is that? Can I spend karma to do that?
Not in this instance, but you could pick something like a blue whale.
Oh, okay.
It has a lot more endurance.
That makes sense. Sure.
Okay. Certainly. Well, then we'll let you roll on the 75. Give me a roll.
51.
I believe that's a yellow.
On a monstrous feat.
It most certainly is. Woohoo! Okay, you slam into the tower. It crumples and bends in half. The other tower goes dead. Mm-hmm. The blue gate that they're in flickers and cuts out. There are about 12 SS that have come through.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, it's Nazi killing time. So, all right. Well, that's my action for the round.
Okay. What are you doing, Dr. Wells?
I'm still hacking. My nanites are down. I'm useless.
Okay. All right. You guys are building ships. You're building ships.
I want to learn how to help build their ship, and I also want to learn their language.
Okay.
So I'm going to...
The ship is organic in nature.
Oh, goody.
You're sticking pieces together, and it's sort of doing the work for you.
Oh. Wow.
You are attempting to converse in Springer.
With them in Springer.
In Springer? Okay. Hold that thought. Marty!
Yeah.
You fly back to the base.
Uh-huh.
You land. You go down. There are 2, maybe 3 Morlocks in the back, as far away from the attack as possible. They are injured.
Where are the rest?
We don't know. Half of them are gone. We heard, I don't know.
Did they flee?
Part of them did. There were several that went towards the explosions as they were happening.
All right, I'm going to just start turning, heading towards that direction, turning any rock into air, oxygen.
Okay.
As I search for anyone trapped under rubble.
You find 4 or 5 trapped.
Are they alive?
3 of the 5 are, yes.
But one is dead?
Yep.
What's his name?
Pick a name.
That's a weird name. Okay. I'm going to pick him up, throw him over my shoulder, and search for more.
Okay. You're doing a cleaning. You're attempting to find all of those that were lost.
Every single one.
Okay. All right. You're working on that. It's Nazi killing time.
All right. So...
Nazi killing time.
Start off with a...
Give me 3 rolls. What's your general plan of attack going to be? We're going to sort of montage the Nazi killing.
All right. Well, let's...
If those rolls are successful, of course.
All right. Let's call it... let's see. Charge the group and get into hand-to-hand. Start scratching around with Claws of Puma.
Nice.
And then follow that up with leaps.
Okay.
To catch anybody else who's trying to get away.
Give me 3 rolls.
20. Ooh.
Okay. Roll me again.
56.
Okay. Give me again.
20 again.
Yeesh. Okay.
Can I spend karma or anything? How does this work exactly?
I won't give you karma on those necessarily. You go in, you slash down the first guy, leap at the second guy, hit him. The 2 guys rush up to you, you grab them, slam them into each other, slice them as they go out. 4 of the 12 are down. Their champion steps forward. 2 guys grab you, you elbow one, grab the other one, throw him into the champion. 2 more guys come up, slash, they both drop. The champion clears his way. Pow! Hits you right in the kisser. Knocks you about halfway to the door when the gate comes back up. And you hear one of the techs going, "It's being powered from the other side."
Oh, no.
We never would have been able to establish this connection if it wasn't for that pulse.
Oh, no.
And troops begin to pour through. Like rank and file. You are more than halfway to the door. Reason and intuition tell you this would probably be the time to beat a hasty retreat.
I will live to fight another day.
Fair enough. You've hacked, a third of the files. The encryption on this is incredible. You've got access to some information. You're running down the hallway and... Run!
Okay, I take what I've got and run to intercept him.
You'll parse it later?
Yeah.
Okay. The animals in the cage have gone berserk for the second time, and you noticed it wasn't when you walked in. They are dismantling their cages from the inside out. You'll notice that several of the gorillas that are in there have been enhanced with cybernetics. They are stronger than they should be.
Anyway, you can do the levitate thing, so I've got to hook up back up with you.
All right, the building's being overrun. We have to go now. I'm going to grab him.
He asks you, overrun with what?
Wrong. Nazis. They opened a gate to the other timeline.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Huh.
There's too many. They're coming through from the other side. And with that, I'm going to fly up out of the wreckage.
Okay. You
With
fly,
him in tow.
you grab him, levitate up. First floor. Men's apparel.
All right.
As you're grabbing him to fly up, you notice the troops have been sent out and are coming at you in a rush. 2 by 2 down the hallway. When the gorillas storm out and the 2 hit right into each other, quickly devolving into hand-to-hand. You notice the 2 have begun to melee, and the Nazis are not faring as well as they
did when you were engaging them, time to go. And you levitate up.
All right.
What's everybody doing? What are you two doing?
All right.
You get to the top.
We should. They're pouring out. We need to seal this.
It's opened from the other side.
No.
They
Can we?
contain this area.
Talent's chemistry polymers. Is it possible for me to detonate the level itself, isolated?
The entire level? No.
Entry and exits to buy time?
Sure.
I would like to try.
Okay. You would need some chemicals.
Okay. Which would be awesome if I had a collection. But I don't.
But you don't.
Can I try turning it off and turning it back on again?
I don't.
Sure.
I'll give it a shot.
Give me a roll.
7.
Alrighty. 07? Alright. Now you know that's incredibly low roll on 100.
Well, right, but having the numbers be higher doesn't make sense if your objective is to roll lower.
No, your objective, is to roll higher. Yeah. So, 7. All right.
Well,
You turn it off, you turn it back on, and a little... Oh, if only it were that easy.
That it displays that?
Uh-huh.
Hard reset.
All right. Meanwhile, I am calling. Putting a call back through to Michaels.
This is Michaels. What's going on?
All right. The Nimbus Corporation has opened.
The line goes dead.
Damn it.
Do they just... we need to get to the surface.
Yeah.
Okay, head up. About 5 minutes after your shutdown, Jarvis comes back up. Safety protocols initiated. Limited functionality restored.
I'm going to have to hack myself when I get time.
All right. We're going to move away from the area.
It inquires in your field of vision. Why were you disciplined, Private?
There is a technical code, which would mean that I am currently combat operational. I'm going to try to send it that code. Trying to delay its routine that it's running.
Okay. Code invalid.
I'm going to fly him. We're going to fly back to. Let's go. I don't even know about your little your bolt holes. So, okay. In the warehouse where I've set up my little personal bolt hole. Drop them down.
Well, hang on. We need to get to the surface, and we need to seal the entrance to this facility.
Or otherwise the gorillas will get out.
Everything
Nazis,
will get out.
All right. Well, okay. So we're hovering above the crater.
Okay.
I start to move away, and he's like, "Okay, stop."
Now I will attempt to do matter collection to seal the entry points to the below levels.
Error. System offline.
I will attempt to hack my own system.
Okay.
If only there was some way of calling Marty's character.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that.
I haven't made the connection. I don't know he can do that.
Yeah.
You recognize the fact that you don't have the tools, and that in hacking yourself mid-combat might not be the best idea.
Fine. Looking around, is there anything I can use to improvise explosives here?
Not really.
Buildings nearby, anything likely to have anything?
No.
Everything that has been that could be exploded has been exploded.
Yeah, pretty much.
I almost want to call Lex. Hit it again!
Hit it again!
Missed.
All right. We're going to need everybody for this. All right.
Roll an intuition.
67.
You could try disrupting enough that the tunnel caves in on itself. The elevator shaft and the stairs.
Okay, I'll try, but if it won't let me collect, I don't know why it would let me disrupt.
Okay, you fire up disruption, and it says system operating at minimum capacity. You're at -4 column shifts.
Oh, holy crap.
Roll well.
Can I use karma for this rotation?
Yes, you may.
And I can
you have to say, I want to spend karma.
I want to spend karma.
And I can use my luck manipulation.
Yes, you can. Give me a roll for probability manipulation.
32.
What's your rank in that?
$75.
Okay. 32. That should be a green. You succeeded. Okay. You want to spend karma. That's 10 spent right there. Give it a roll. You need at least a yellow fee. And since you're 4 column shifts down, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're using your disruption at excellent instead of remarkable. Or, I'm sorry, instead of monstrous.
37?
That's a 73 because
Okay.
he used the probability manipulation.
Nice. Awesome, nice.
That does it on its own, I believe. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, it does. You disrupt the area 2-3 floors down in a circle, and what's left caves in on itself, sealing the entrance. It's going to take them some time to get out of that hole. If they can get out at all.
It gives shield time to get in.
Amen to that.
All right. Okay, so now we're going to escape the scene of the crime.
Absolutely. You guys...
I am going back to my shipping container.
Okay, he flies you back to his hidey hole.
What? No, he hasn't. We haven't taken off yet.
Oh, okay, what do you...
All right, I'm going to pick him up.
Well, don't.
Sorry,
Take
all
me,
right.
Don't take me. Let me go back to my place, and you go back to your place. I have the communicator. You just call me when you need me.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
See, I'm reasonable.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So much.
No.
I wouldn't have been reasonable on that if I was there to see that happen. If I knew you were anything to do with it. All those people that died on the inside. Oh, I'm talking apocalypse level extinction event right now.
These are not good people.
And you have potentially, given the ideas of food, water, etc., power, etc., you might have condemned 1 or 2 more people to die just by trapping them down there. Who knows?
These are not good people.
Apparently. All right. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. You can find us on the website. Feel free to visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. And as always, you will hear from us real soon.
Do it!
Good night!
That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.